And more developments coming in when it comes to the investigation. The Mumbai police in its investigation has found that Mihir consumed alcohol at a place between Borivali and Malad after consuming alcohol at the Juhu bar. Remember, at about 1:40 a.m. in the morning, this is the intervening night of Saturday and Sunday, he paid a bill of around 18,000 rupees with his friends and he consumed alcohol at that Juhu bar. And now what we are learning is that he also consumed alcohol between Borivali and Malad before the crash took place. Mihir, in fact, this is what we are learning from the police investigation. He forced the driver to get off the driving seat and then started driving the BMW himself, and that's what led to the crash, ladies and gentlemen. That is the big piece of breaking news that's coming in. The entire question of whether Mihir Shah was intoxicated has now been answered. Not only did he consume alcohol at the Juhu bar, he also consumed alcohol while he was inside the car on the road, and then when he switched seats with the driver, after that the crash took place. I'm joined by my colleague Yesha Kotak, who's getting us this piece of breaking news. So Yesha, it's completely clear that this man was not in control of his senses when he got behind the wheel, which led to the death of one woman.
Absolutely. In fact, cops have also recreated the scene last night. Apart from that, now investigating further into the case, they found out. One, of course, he consumed alcohol at Juhu. This was, in fact, the place where that 18,000 bill came up. Apart from that, of course, we saw BMC take action against the bar. The illegal structures that were present inside the bar was something that the BMC had demolished yesterday. But apart from that, now investigation has also revealed that after having consumed alcohol at Juhu, the accused in this case, Mihir Shah, also consumed alcohol at a location between Borivali and Malad. So the sequence of the event after the accident took place, in fact before the accident took place, was around 1:40 was where Mihir and his friends left from this bar at Juhu, approximately 15 to 17 kilometers away. At Borivali is where he would stay, that was his residence. On the way, he dropped his friends. His friends were along with him in the car. At that time, it was the driver who was behind the wheels. That time, Mihir was on the passenger seat, so were his friends. His friends were then dropped on the way at Borivali, Malad and other locations at Goregaon. Amidst all of that, after having reached his residence at Borivali was where the car was changed. He was in a Mercedes from Juhu to Borivali. Later on, he got into a BMW, and then again the driver and Mihir, they left for Marine Drives. So it was at that time when after having had a few drinks at Juhu, at Borivali, between Borivali and Malad was where Mihir again consumed some more alcohol. And this piece of information is coming in as Mihir is being investigated by the cops. In fact, in his investigation, he's also mentioned that he has also confessed that he was behind the wheels and he fears that his career is now over. He is scared, he was scared of the repercussions of this very accident that took place, and he believes that because of this accident, his career is over. All of these details have come in as a part of the investigation by the cops. The cops have also found out that Mihir had consumed alcohol between Borivali and Malad. This was on his way towards his house. Later on, from Borivali, he took a BMW. With this BMW, he went with his driver to Marine Drives. After returning from Marine Drives, he around Haji Ali area was where he forced his driver to get down off the driving seat, and that was when he got behind the wheels. Just a couple of meters, say approximately a kilometer away from that very place was where the accident took place. It was Mihir who was behind the wheels. Cops have said that after the accident, the victim, in this case the female, she fell on the bonnet. But however, the family member, one of the victims in this case, the husband of the victim, has said that he was also present at the scene of the crime, which is where he saw that it was his wife who fell after falling on the bonnet. She fell on the road. Mihir later on moved the car over her. He all the way dragged her and from opposite Atrium Mall to Worli Dairy, which is say anywhere a distance of 1.5 kilometers. Cops have also confirmed that she was dragged for 1.5 kilometers. Following which, after she fell on the street, was where he took the car reverse, and again the car moved over her. So all of these are crucial information that cops have found, and which is why, considering that the custody of the driver ends today, the driver will be produced before the court today. But amidst all of this, what's also important to note is that cops wanted to recreate the crime scene with the driver and Mihir Shah in this case, and which is where both of them were taken late last night to Worli at the crime scene, and crime scene recreation has taken place. Though the cops say that they would want to cross-examine the two of them together, which is where this crime scene recreation has taken place. But further investigation also needs to be undertaken, because as far as the investigation in this case is concerned, cops have come across the fact that the statements given by two of them do not match, and which is why they need to cross-verify the statements by having the two of them sit together. Now this also comes in because Rajesh Shah, who is the father of Mihir Shah, was earlier arrested, in fact, for tampering of evidences. In that investigation, it had come out that after the accident, Rajesh Shah had forced the driver in this case to accept that he was behind the wheels and not Mihir Shah, so as to ensure that Mihir Shah goes scot-free in this case. But amidst all of this, the details came out as a part of this investigation, particularly also because the husband of the victim in this case, who was also present at the spot, mentioned that was Mihir who they saw was behind the wheels. Yes.
Right. Thank you, Yasha, for getting us the latest. So there is now no doubt that Mihir Shah was under the influence of alcohol when he was driving that car. Also, the investigation continues over who all